Instead of looking at, high school boys and college boys and saying, don't do this, we're saying, come on, you can have an influence on your peers.
Yeah.
So. Well, sexual violence is an issue that is extremely difficult for people to address and talk about. And just as the White House came out with recommendations for universities and colleges, the idea of the Attorney General coming here to visit us, both of those things lending huge credibility to the issue of sexual violence and the needs that this movement has to not only serve survivors of sexual violence, but also to help prevent sexual violence. With our portion of the Rape Crisis Trust Fund money, we have developed a full-time position which will be working directly with the University of Akron to kind of follow some of those White House recommendations and address prevention and services for sexual assault survivors on the campus of the University of Akron.
Our whole goal is to get to a situation in the state where wherever there is a victim, wherever there is a sexual assault victim, she will receive equally good service no matter where she happens to live. Today we've got rape crisis centers. We've got very dedicated people, very dedicated volunteers who go to the hospital when that woman has been raped, who work with her from that moment all the way. If the case ever goes to trial and does go to trial, they basically are with her the entire way. We've come a long, long way, thank heavens. I think the next thing that we've already started to do, but we've got to really do a better job of, is education and prevention. We don't want to just take care of victims, we want fewer victims. We want people to intervene. I mean, how many times have we seen a tragedy, tragedies, for example, such as Steubenville, where there was a victim and there were people who could have intervened at different points in time and for whatever reason did not do that. Part of that's education, part of that's awareness, part of that's saying to people, if that ever occurs, be a hero, step forward, do what you need to do and protect your fellow person. And so that's where we have to go, I think.
I think that all of the publicity that the Steubenville case got in the past couple years has opened some doors to people's minds that, sexual violence is an issue that is affecting a lot of people. The FBI estimates that 1 in 3 women will be sexually assaulted at some time in her life. And so we know that for the counties we serve, Summit and Medina counties, that's bringing us to about 50,000 possible survivors of sexual violence in our 2 counties. So we need to grow. We needed this funding and we needed that support from the Attorney General's office to say, yeah, sexual violence is an issue that we need to address.